2 days to the Halloween Drift Bash. That gives me just enough time to get the car ready once again. Yeah, video's a little different this time. I took some critique, some advice, whatever you want to call it, from people who saw the first video. We're going to try to change things to make it more aesthetic, visually appealing, whatever you want to call it. But one thing that a couple people said is I should write shit down so I don't constantly forget everything. So, cardboard from Amazon package works. The only things I really got to do would be shift knob, build an exhaust, bleed the brakes. I had another brake leak. Yeah. Meant to put new lines in, shorter lines, because we're still running those really crazy long pre-made lines that I bought at the parts store at the racetrack, and then I just curled them up so they would be compact. Didn't get around to that, so that kind of sucks. So really for the car itself, oh, and the hood. The hood's still only half painted. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to that one though, just cause I don't have time and no one wants to volunteer to help. But aside from that, the only other thing after this is I just gotta load the... Why does that look backwards? Is that backwards? That would be so funny if it was. I never would have noticed that. Otherwise, the only other thing we gotta do is just load the truck, drive to the track. It's about 5 hours away. I made a post on Facebook seeing if any of my homeboys want to come out, but probably just gonna be me and my roommate. Evan is busy with something. Why yes, to those of you who asked to actually see what I was doing more, I heard and I listened. So this shift knob is going here. Yay. Alright, that doesn't fit. Well, I gotta figure that out. Well, took 2 tries, but I got it on. Now, I really hope that's not gonna be an accurate representation of how this whole thing is gonna go this time. Because last time we had a lot of problems, and this time I really want it to just work. Let's do our best. Well, I got a manly sounding Mr. Heater going. Can you hear that? I got my light set up. So what I'm doing right now is this event has a rule where you need, if you don't have a turbo, you have to have a muffler or a resonator of some sort. So, throwing on glass packs, some lame glass pack that I've had sitting for a while. So my problem was these are used exhaust pipes or glass packs, so I can't get the end out of either one of them. And because I can't get the ends out, I went to the stores to look for one of those exhaust expander things, and they were discontinued and or sold out everywhere. So I'm gonna just take the chops off, chop off the ends. I forgot to get exhaust hangers, so I gotta build something, but it should work out pretty good. it's really ugly, but it'll pass tech. So what I did was threw on those 2 glass packs. I don't think I was recording. Let me try that again. The welds look awful. They're all full of like little bubbles. It's almost like the gas wasn't turned on, but the gas was turned on. So I'm thinking it's due to the freezing temperatures. The whole bottle is just a little, well, like as you change temperature, things change. So I probably had to adjust the regulator and I didn't. So because I didn't adjust it, I'm thinking that's why the welds look super junky. Either way, exhaust is on. Let's hear it. I'm gonna lower the car first, then we can hear it. Car is loaded, but we're gonna do the brakes at the track, the brake bleed at the track, and it's just not getting done because the water hose is frozen, so we couldn't pressure wash anything. I don't think I hit the record button, so we're gonna try this again. This is my first time at this track. It's pretty cool. It's between 2 abandoned looking buildings, one there, one over there. And then in between the hay bales is a little track area. I'm pretty sure we're on an old abandoned airfield or something like that. But what we gotta do still is bleed the brakes. Probably. We might not. It's just the hydro and this track looks small, so we probably will, but what else? Oh, and coolant. There's nothing in the car right now for coolant. We brought coolant and water because I'm not sure if we're allowed to run coolant. But I kind of hope we are because it is snowing right now and it is 15 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like minus 10 Celsius. So it's cold. It's very cold. I am really, really cold. The car is making a funny noise. Sounds like a pulley. You can't see it, but the idler is pretty new. Kind of concerned it's a water pump because it doesn't seem to be bleeding very well. We'll find out though.